Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Otter-Delicious. What is Otter-Delicious? It is Otterbein Senior Life's own culinary show. We call it a culinary show, not a cooking show, because we can do different things from showing you how to cook, giving you favorite recipes, doing interviews. We've had everything from residents come on board to executive chefs to even culinary aides. Where are we today? We're at the beautiful campus of Otterbein Sunset House at the Woodlands. We have a few people today, and we're going to turn the mic over right now to the executive chef, Chef Justin. Chef Justin, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you, Drew.
Well, great. Chef, why don't you tell our audience out there a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Chef Justin. I've been here since early February, and I have a long history in assisted living spanning about 10 years.
Okay. So started here in February. It's been in healthcare / assisted living for about 10 years. We seem to see chefs transition from restaurants over to healthcare. So we have Chef Justin here. We're here at the Woodlands building. He mainly works in our Sunset House main campus building, but he decided to come on over. It's in walking distance. And look who we have today. These three gorgeous ladies. Ladies, tell us your name, a little bit about yourself. What is your name?
Nora.
Miss Nora, okay. Miss Nora, how long have you been a resident here?
I think 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
Okay. Do you enjoy living here?
Yes, I do very much.
Okay. So Miss Nora is contestant number 1. Who do we have here? Janine, Miss Janine. Now you look a little bit too young to live here, so I'm assuming that you work here.
I do. I've been here for officially 3 years.
Okay, well she's been here officially 3 years. We'll see if she can make it to 5.
4 before college.
Oh,
Before grad school.
Before grad school. So you're in college to do what?
Forensic science.
So like when we watch CSI and oh my God. So can you tell us? Did the killer do it?
Yes.
He did it. The killer did is what she said. She doesn't even have her degree yet and she knows. Okay, our last contestant.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and I've been here 2 years.
Okay, Miss Jackie, and a little more information you want to tell us about before you moved here?
Well, before I moved here, I lived alone for 9 years after my husband passed away, and then it got old and I didn't like that anymore. So I moved into the Woodlands, and it was absolutely the right move for me. I made many new friends here, and the people here are just outstanding, and they're like one big family.
I know what some of you are thinking out there. Did we pay Miss Jackie to say that? We did not. She said all of that on her own. So we want to thank our 3 contestants. So Chef, so this is a little bit different for us. So we are having a game show.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so I forgot he has his own mic. So what questions and what do the contestants have to do?
So what we'll be doing today is we'll be making blueberry coffee cake with a little bit of a twist. So for each of our ingredients that we'll be adding into our blueberry coffee cake here, we'll be asking a trivia question and kind of accordions to that ingredient.
Okay, great. So we're gonna do some trivia questions. So ladies, so Miss Jackie, tell us what does your buzzer sound like? Okay, now even though that sounds like it's a wrong, usually when you hear that it says you're wrong, right now, the first person who hits that buzzer, then that means they're gonna tell us that they know the answer. The ladies had a question earlier. They said if they don't know the answer, can they phone a friend? Hey, Justin, can they phone a friend? You're the judge.
I think we get 1 lifeline each. We can phone a friend.
1 lifeline each. Don't know who they're gonna phone. We'll see. That person might not have the answer either. So back to our game here at the Woodlands. We are making blueberry coffee cake. Chef Justin, take it away.
Okay. So everyone, for our first ingredient, blank is made from grinding raw grains and is commonly the first ingredient in baking.
Flour.
Flour, correct.
Okay, Miss Jackie, flour. All right, so she has the first one. Okay.
Wonderful. So for our first ingredient, and we'll keep that to keep score.
Oh.
For our first ingredient, we will be adding 2 cups of flour.
So, Chef Justin, okay, I think I'm catching on already. That every time they answer a question, you're gonna add that ingredient?
Yes, sir.
I love it. Okay.
All right.
Ready for the next one?
Are we ready for the next question? Question 2. The purpose of blank is to increase volume and lighten the texture of baked goods.
Baking powder.
Baking powder is correct.
Oh, wow! Okay. Everyone out there, I know what you think. You think that did we do a kind of pre-show before this? We did not. They did not know the questions. I promise you. I'm as surprised as you are. Okay.
All right, so for our next ingredient, we will be adding, if you would be so kind to read it for me,
Baking powder, 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons of baking powder.
2 teaspoons of baking powder. Everyone out there and our contestants, don't forget one thing that we're going to do at the end of the year with our marketing group. We're going to turn these Otter-Delicious shows into a cookbook. And it's going to be an interactive cookbook where they will have the video inside of the book with the link. Now we're handing it back over to Chef Justin.
All right, question number 3. This mineral is also commonly known as sodium chloride.
Salt.
Salt is
Oh,
correct.
wow. I didn't know that answer. Oh, my God. We have other people, by the way, in our studio audience shaking their head saying that they knew that answer. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now remember, she's in school for forensic science too.
Yeah.
So the salt they might use on the people doing some of the bad stuff as well. But let's keep it going.
So for our
She's
next
really into dead
For our
people.
next ingredient, we will be adding half a tablespoon of salt.
I don't know if y'all saw this, but our contestant number 3 over here whispered in contestant number 2's ear, and she said, if you hit that buzzer one more time, I'm gonna kick you in your leg.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. All right, moving on to ingredient number 4. This dairy product, made from fat and churned cream, has been around for over 9,000 years.
Buttermilk.
Butter.
Butter is correct.
So even though she had the answer, but I guess we went with the first buzzer first, right? It was
Yep.
Jackie.
You had
So
to hit your
you had the
buzzer.
correct answer though.
But you were also correct.
Give it a smack.
So the answer is butter. Okay, okay.
And there's that for you. And we will be adding our half a cup of butter.
Half a cup of butter. Remember, we're making blueberry coffee cake. Coffee cake. I was about to say strudel, chef. But yes, coffee cake. Okay.
Okay. Are we ready for the next question?
We're ready.
All right, question number 5. The common saying, "Give me some blank," can be used as another word for kiss.
For what? Oh, sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar is
Sugar.
correct. Give me some sugar.
It's been a long time, boys.
Now, chef, contestant number 3 looked over at you and she said sugar. She didn't know if that meant could she get a kiss on the cheek. She didn't know. But we're gonna keep the game going because she didn't know. Hey, was that a bonus or what we're doing?
Score improvements at the end.
And now we will be adding, I believe it is, 3/4 of a cup of sugar.
3/4 of a cup of sugar. Chef, I really like this game. I wouldn't be winning right now, but I like this game.
All right, are we ready for question 6?
Question number 6.
This farm product is commonly sold in sets of a dozen.
Eggs.
Eggs is correct.
Wow! I'm telling you, everybody out there in TV land, we did not practice this. This is a real live game. These ladies knew the answers. Notice how the chef picked 3 ladies and not 3 males because he wanted the correct answers.
And after that, we will be adding 2 large eggs.
2 large eggs.
And we will keep the shell out.
Chef Justin said, unless you want a
That was something I
crunchy
never
coffee
learned.
cake, you should keep the shell out.
One-handed.
Oh, with
huh?
one hand?
Never could do it.
It's a little bit of a trick. I bet Chef Chris could show you how to do it.
She probably could show us a few things.
All right, moving on to question number 7. The most common ice cream flavors are blank and chocolate.
Strawberry.
Vanilla.
Vanilla is correct.
Vanilla and chocolate. Now, you said strawberry because you like strawberry. I knew it. I knew it.
And
I knew it.
Strawberries.
And I think if there was a 3rd place for ice cream, it would be
It
strawberry.
will be strawberry.
There we are.
Thank you.
And we will be adding 1 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
1 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I knew that's why she said strawberry.
Okay. The next one is kind of a tricky one.
Okay.
A native of Asia, this sour fruit is rich in vitamin C. Yes.
Soon I put the microphone up, she got.
I want to say an orange.
I was
Orange is
Wait, no.
unfortunately incorrect.
Oh, the first incorrect answer.
Lemon.
Lemon is correct.
Lemon.
We will be adding for our next ingredient 1 teaspoon of lemon zest.
1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And chef, you said that lemons come from Asia.
That is true.
Fun fact. That's what we call a fun fact. Okay.
All right. We're down to 2 questions.
2 questions.
This next ingredient is the source of all dairy products.
Buttermilk.
Milk is correct.
Yes.
Milk. Okay. Yes.
I did it to you.
Now, see, if I was playing, chef, if I was playing, I didn't know where you were going with this. I was gonna say a cow.
That's what I was
gonna say a cow because of the source, and I was so
There you
okay.
go.
But it may be difficult to add cow to our blueberry coffee.
Hey, you don't know. You could get a baby heifer, cow,
Calf?
right?
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. Maybe I should phone a friend.
We'll figure it out.
I didn't hear
But
your
for our
question.
next ingredient, we will be adding 2 cups of milk.
2 cups of milk. So you're telling us if it wasn't difficult to put the cow in, that would be the actual answer.
You could be correct.
Okay. Just so when I play next time.
Okay. Final question of the day.
Final question. Is this one of those questions that's like you get extra points for it,
I
chef?
think we should
Or
make it.
I say
I'm
we
losing.
can bet as many points as we have.
Okay.
Kind of like a final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy, so you can bet. So how many points do we have
I'll
right now?
have 2. I'm conservative.
So, but you have a total of how many right
both
now?
have
I
2.
have about 5.
So contestant number 1 has 5 points right now. How many do you
But
have?
I'm not betting 5.
2
I'm only betting 2.
and
I
2.
want that
So
to
there's
stay
5,
the
2,
same.
and 2. She's gonna bet
2.
2.
We
Wow.
all bet
So
the
it
same.
means
You're winning
no matter
either way.
what you're gonna win.
Oh.
She said, "Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't figure that out
Well,
yet."
Well, no,
then
because they could bet 2 and they could get up to 4.
Oh, okay. So place your bets. Place your bets, just like Vegas. Place your bets. Okay.
All right, Drew. And we'll need an answer from each contestant before I confirm it.
Okay, I got you.
Okay?
Oh, you don't want us to hit the button?
Not this time.
Okay,
We're gonna
this
go
time?
around to each of us. That way we get a chance for each of us to get a guess.
This time in TV land, the chef said that no one will hit the buzzer, and everyone, since they are waging, everyone will give their own individual answer, and Chef Justin will tell us the final answer. We're ready, Chef Justin.
Final question. This fruit is known to aid in one's memory.
I forgot.
Ah! We have a comedian here. So, Chef, can you say that question one more time?
Okay. The final question, one more time. This fruit is known to aid in one's memory.
And contestant number 1, Jackie, said, "I forgot."
But I was kidding, right? Blueberries.
Okay.
Blueberries.
Okay. She says blueberries. What does our forensic scientist say?
Blueberries.
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 Well, round of applause to all of our contestants. Blueberries is the correct answer.
Blueberries is the correct answer. So blueberries is something, anyone who's having trouble remembering things, blueberries can help with that, Chef?
That is true.
Okay, we can get you all the
Just
blueberries
have
you
to
need.
remember to eat.
She said you have to just remember to eat them, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay. So what did contestant number 1, Miss Jackie, win?
So, Miss Jackie, as the winner of our little competition here, you will get the very first slice of our blueberry coffee cake today.
Whoa.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Well, while you're getting that together, because Miss Jackie, you told us earlier you have dinner plans tonight.
I do.
Where will you be going?
I will be going to the Beirut restaurant tonight.
Can you tell us out in TV land a little bit about the Beirut?
Well, it's Lebanese food, and it's owned by 2 very lovely people, Labib and Karen, who I know, and we've been going there since they started. Karen was a waitress, and Labib did the cooking, and now they're very busy. And I'm going to have chicken kebabs for dinner.
Wow.
And everything is delicious. Lots of hummus, chicken kebabs, fattoush, which is a chopped up lettuce, and
Ooh.
tomatoes and cucumber salad. Good food.
So is this some of your?
That's a free plug.
This is like your favorite type of food that you like to eat, or
No,
what is your
no,
favorite
but-
type of food?
Anything that's cooked well.
See, I thought you were gonna say anything that your Chef Chris makes you
Well,
here at Sunset.
Well, Chef Chris makes everything that Chef Chris makes is good.
Okay, okay.
And somewhere there's a rumor going around that Chef Chris is going to make homemade crab cakes, and there is nothing better.
Okay, so I've heard that rumor. We'll see what happens. While we're talking about rumors, Chef Justin, before we finish up with your coffee cake, I heard a rumor that we have our Otterbein Olympics Taste of Otterbein 5th annual event coming up in September at St. Mary's. Now, Chef Justin, this is your first time being part of the event?
Yes, Joe, this will be my first time there. We're really looking forward to it.
Now, I did hear last year that the Otterbein Sunset House campus took home the gold in People's Choice. Now, you weren't there, you're here this year, a little bit of pressure. What do you think is going to happen this year?
Well, I think this year we're going to be taking home the gold again.
Okay, chefs out there, you heard him. Unfortunately, Chef Justin said you don't even need to come. You can stay home because him and his crew are taking home the gold again. Did it come out of my mouth? Came out of his. Please blame him. As we return back now to our regularly what? What should I say? Scheduled programming. Okay, back to our blueberry coffee cake.
Okay, well, with our trivia portion concluded, we will be moving on to adding the last of our ingredients. 2 cups of blueberries.
That's something.
Okay. Ms. Jackie said that's something that you definitely want to remember is the blueberries for the blueberry coffee cake.
And
But,
so,
but if they are trying to remember and they eat the blueberries, they might not have any blueberries to put in the coffee cake, right, Ms. Jackie?
That's, it's a tough decision to make.
Tough
When
decision
they
to
eat
make.
it First or when they're in the cake. We'll wait till they're in the cake.
We'll wait till they're in the cake.
till they're in the
Okay.
cake. So we will now begin mixing all of our ingredients together. This is kind of an interesting recipe. Our cake batter will come through very thick. So that is something to expect if you're trying this at home or if you're going off of our cookbook.
Now, Chef Justin, thank you for the plug about the cookbook, as he's trying to make sure that you know that you will be able to see this recipe and more in the Otterbein cookbook that is coming out later on this year. Now, Chef Justin, have you ever made this for any of your residents at the Sunset House campus?
So we will be having this recipe tomorrow at Sunset House for lunch.
That is amazing. I love how we have things that are on our cooking show, Otter-Delicious, that we are also giving our residents.
So as you can see, we kind of get a nice thick batter once we get everything mixed together. Then we can add it to our pan, and it is important to hit it with a little spritz of pan spray to avoid sticking. Thankfully, I've got this one before we started.
Now, Chef Justin, some of us, me and the contestants are talking over here. It seems like you've done this kind of cooking show before. Have you ever been on a cooking show before?
No, sir, this would be my first time.
Wow. We have a male version of Rachel Ray over here.
Once we get it mixed well, we're gonna flatten everything out, get it even across the pan. And again, this is a very dense batter, so this takes a little bit of work. From here, we are ready to put this in the oven. If you're lucky enough to have a convection oven, such as ourselves, it'll take about 20 minutes. If you're cooking this at home, you'll have about a 40-minute cook for the first part of this.
Okay, anywhere between 20 and 40. Hopefully you're writing this down, but don't worry if you're not. Our programs team will be replaying this throughout the week and throughout the month, and then you can have it in your cookbook as well.
And I'm going to hand this off to my hidden helper.
We love those hidden helpers.
And while that goes into the oven, we do have one more piece to put together.
Okay.
So to end it here, we're going to make our streusel topping.
Okay, so this is a homemade streusel topping?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No pre-packaged. We love that, Chef.
So with our streusel topping, our first ingredient is 7 tablespoons of brown sugar.
7 tablespoons of brown sugar, okay.
There we go. When they're nice and easy. 1/2 cup of flour again.
1/2 cup of flour. Which was again one of our answers on the show earlier about the flour. I remember Miss Jackie.
You might be in the wrong field.
You think so?
I
Okay.
guess it's something.
I could get discovered. Miss Jackie said I could get discovered. She said, please forward this out to all your friends and family. And if I get discovered, I might be on a show called Star Search.
Well, you know you do. You sound like let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal, Miss Jackie said.
Yeah, you
Okay.
does. Yes, you do. You sound
Okay.
like-
I like that one.
I think you really have another. If you get discovered if you do this, you might.
But if I get discovered, they're going to take me away, and then I can't come be on the cooking show anymore.
Well, you might make a little more money if they take you away.
Ooh, more money, more money. I need to think about that one. Okay, Chef Justin.
Right.
We'll be adding 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
And lastly, we will be adding 4 ounces of cubed butter. And you do want to be careful to cube this to about 1/2 inch.
Now, Chef, some people out there always ask this question. So, if they didn't have butter and they use margarine, is that a big?
No, that is an acceptable substitute.
That is
in this
acceptable.
recipe.
Okay. Yes, you can for this recipe use your margarine if you have that, or your butter.
And to finish this up, I'm going to put some gloves on. And we're going to stir this until the butter breaks down into our flour and our brown sugar mixture.
Okay.
And that will make
Smells good. We know in TV land that you can't smell it over there, but we can smell it. It smells delicious. Strudel, homemade streusel for the coffee cake.
That's right.
Do you like coffee cake?
I love coffee cake. I love coffee cake. It's real.
So if you went out to this restaurant today that you're going to, and if there was a man there, because there was a man there that says that he knows how to make you homemade coffee cake. Is that
Wouldn't do the same.
wouldn't do it? Miss Jackie said wouldn't do a thing for her. She can do that on her own.
I've been there, done that.
Been there, done
I
that.
had the best. The rest is just history.
She said I had the best. The rest is just history. I love it. So, yes. So, and then Chef, are we? So, do I get to give Miss Jackie her first piece
absolutely.
since it just came out of the?
Well, since I'm going
oven?
to dinner,
We're going to wrap one up for you since you're going to dinner. I'm going to go over to the camera and actually show.
this lady is
The
going
camera.
to take care of it.
So this is what it looks like, everyone. Okay, fresh out the oven.
Really good.
Looks really good.
Yes.
I'm smelling it. It smells delicious. So, these are some nice, great, still a little bit, actually still a little bit warm at the bottom of it. That's great.
It looks wonderful.
Yes, so as we're wrapping up, hey, we want to let everyone know first, our executive chef over here, Chef Justin, thank you for bringing Otter-Delicious a little twist today with the game show. This was probably the most fun Otter-Delicious
It was
episode.
Utterly a good time.
Utterly a good time. We just got a new phrase. We're going to, what do we call that, Miss Jackie? Make sure nobody can make money off of that.
Oh, you're gonna get not a
Yeah,
patent.
we're gonna patent it.
Trademarks.
Otter applause. Let's do an otter applause for Chef Justin. Thank you so much. But don't forget about our 3 contestants. And if you don't want to forget about our 3 contestants, then you need to do what? Eat what?
Your blueberries.
Eat those blueberries, everybody. So thank you for being a part of Otter-Delicious today. Remember, every Tuesday at 2 p.m. live on your TV, also on your Touchdown Uniguest app. We will see you at St. Mary's for the Olympics in September. Bye-bye.
Bye.